And Dad and Mother had the color television, which was not necessarily in everybody's living room at that time, but they had one. So we settled and we were watching Walter Cronkite, the voice of the nation.
The lunar age has begun.
Mission control to all time travelers. Today is Tuesday, July 15th, 1969. Only one day remains until Apollo 11 leaves Earth. I'm Steve McCurdy, and this is Mission Control Daily. Tonight, millions of Americans will go to bed wondering, will everything work? Will the weather cooperate? Will the giant Saturn V perform as designed? Inside their quarters, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins try to get some sleep. Outside, the Saturn V waits quietly beneath the floodlights. Tomorrow, its 5 mighty F-1 engines will awaken. Tomorrow, history changes forever. What do you remember about the night before the launch? Were you excited? Did your family plan to watch together?
We watched in utter silence in Dad's den. And I glanced up at my grandfather, who was then in his mid-80s. And he smoked a pipe, and I can remember him fingering the bowl of his pipe and just staring at the television. And then he looked at the room. He said, "I remember Kitty Hawk." And I thought, oh my God. Kitty Hawk happened at the turn of the century, I think 03 or something like that.
03, December
Yes.
17th, 03.
Yeah. And he was a young man in that time. So in the space of a lifetime, he had seen humankind leave the bounds of Earth and go a few hundred feet in the air and then go to the moon. And I think of that. I am now in my 80s, and I think of Granddad and the span of his life, what he has seen.
Tomorrow morning, the world awakens to history. Tomorrow, we launch. Until then, the countdown continues.
The second and third stages now have pressurized. T-minus 1 minute, 35 seconds. The third stage completely pressurized. T-minus 60 seconds and counting.